G'day kids, thanks for tuning in to another Aussie episode. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that way you won't miss out on any of the new videos we put out, and it would certainly make my day. In the meantime, enjoy this video.
Aussie, 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 oi! Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day Aussie. G'day Aussie. G'day Aussie. G'day Aussie. G'day Aussie.
So welcome to Story Time with Aussie. Today we've got a really cool book. It's called Saved. I want you guys to help me spot some of the animals that belong in Australia. Does anyone know some Australian animals that they might? Koala. What's this one? Kangaroo. Well done. Okay, so this is by Lydia Williams and illustrated by Lucinda Gifford. Let's see what it's about. You ready to see what it's about together? And an emu. Well done. All right. So we're just going to read this little bit. It says, "Hi, I'm Lydia." Lydia's the one that wrote the book. It says, "I lived in the outback when I was growing up. My family and I travelled around a lot. Sometimes we camped in tents. We cooked our food outside on a fire and I would watch the stars at night until I fell asleep. Sometimes it was boring because I had no one to play with, but I did have the bush animals to keep me company." So let's see what this is all about Lydia and the bush animals. Let's have a look. "Who wants to play basketball?" asked Lydia. "I do," said Kangaroo. Lydia tried over and over to score, but hop, 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 Kangaroo always bounced up and blocked the ball. And then, slam dunk. Does everyone know what a slam dunk is? It's when you get the ball and you slam it into the hoop. It's called a slam dunk, so he's scored because he can jump so high. "This isn't the sport for me," thought Lydia. "No one can jump as high as a kangaroo." "How about a race?" said Emu. "Yes," said Lydia. "Ready, set, go," Koala called. Lydia shot to the front. Where was Emu? He was still stretching at the starting line. Lydia ran as fast as she could. She's super fast. Zoom! The emu ran straight past her. "This isn't the sport for me," thought Lydia. "No one can run as fast as Emu." "How about a game of footy?" said Koala. Lydia had always liked footy. Kangaroo kicked the ball long. Lydia had it in her sights. She reached her arms up and then, oof! She crashed to the ground. Koala had climbed up her back and taken the mark. Koala took a specky right over the top of her. "This sport isn't for me," thought Lydia. "No one can climb as well as Koala." That night, Lydia felt sad. Kangaroo could jump the highest, Emu could run the fastest, and Koala could climb the best. Lydia wanted to be the best at something too. Was there a sport for her? Maybe, let's find out. In the morning, Kangaroo bounded up to the tent. "Feel like another game of basketball?" she said. "Not today," said Lydia. In the afternoon, Emu zoomed up to the tent. "How about a race?" he said. "Not today," said Lydia. In the evening, Koala finally woke up. "A game of footy before bed?" he said. "Not today," said Lydia. She zipped her tent closed. Didn't look like she wanted to play sport that day, did she? "I've got an idea," said Kangaroo. "Why don't we play soccer?" Lydia peeped out of her tent. She knew one thing for sure. She still liked playing sport with her friends. Maybe it didn't matter if she wasn't the best at anything. Doesn't matter, does it? As long as you're trying hard. So here's all the animals. They're kicking the soccer ball around. "Can we play a match?" asked Dingo. "Yes," said Lydia. "Can I be goalkeeper?" Koala can't save goals while he's asleep. Lydia had never been goalkeeper before, but she was determined to try her best. And that's really important anytime we're doing something new, isn't it? Just to try our best. It is the desert, it's the outback of Australia. The whistle blew. Kick off! Kangaroo was up front, Emu in midfield, and Koala in defence. Tired old Koala. With only a minute left in the first half, Kangaroo scored a goal with a spectacular bicycle kick. Half time, Team Dingo, 0 points. Team Lydia, 1 point. Lydia was happy. They were winning. Maybe soccer was her sport. But then Goanna swept past and headed the ball towards goal. Lydia dived to block the shot, but she was too late. Full time. The teams were tied. 1-1. 1 goal each. What happens at full time if there's 1 goal each? Penalty shootout. Kangaroo scored first, but then Bilby matched it. Tied again. Koala was up next. Goanna's kick sailed over the top of the net. Emu zoomed up and overran the ball. Oh no, Emu fell over. It was all up to Lydia. If she could save the next penalty shot, her team would win. Wow. Go, Lydia. Here she is, look. She looks nervous. Lydia stood in front of goal. She took a deep breath. You can do it, Lydia, said Emu. Dingo set up to take her shot. She kicked the ball. It curled towards the top corner of the net. Lydia leaped towards it. She reached up with her right hand. Saved! Lydia saved the ball, which means she won the match. Go, Lydia! Yay! Everyone give Lydia a cheer. Woo! Wowee. So is everyone happy that Lydia won the game? Yes, I'm very happy that Lydia won the game, but the most important thing is that Lydia and all the animals tried their best, didn't they?
And that's the part that we saw.
And that's the part we saw. So thank you guys for joining me on Storytime with Ozzie and reading Saved. It's a great book. Did everyone love it?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Only 2 more books.
Okay, well thank you again, guys. We'll see you on another episode of Storytime with Ozzie coming up very soon. Make sure you check it out on YouTube on our channel. Until then, what do we say at Ozzie at the end of an episode? What do we say? Stay keen! If you haven't already, make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of the new and exciting videos that we put out. Speaking of new and exciting, if there's a video that you'd love to see Ozzie do, make sure you send us a message on our socials, on Facebook or Instagram at Aussie for Kids. We'll see you again soon, kids. And until then, stay keen. Oh, and by the way, did you happen to find the hidden Aussie icon in that video? Yeah, make sure you look closely because they're in every single video. That's right. Stay keen, kids.
Aussie, 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 oi! Aussie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.